I want you to pause for a moment and think about this. Have you ever been told that your legs are weak simply because you're getting older? That muscle loss, cramps, or unsteady steps are just a normal part of aging? Well, let me tell you something that very few people, sometimes even doctors, will admit. Aging is not the only reason your legs start to give out. In fact, in most cases, it's not even the main reason. The truth is that millions of seniors around the world are quietly suffering from hidden vitamin deficiencies that directly weaken their muscles, disrupt their balance, and leave them vulnerable to falls. Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 vitamins that every senior over 60 should take before bed to regain strength, reduce pain, and wake up with more confidence in their legs. And I'll explain exactly why timing taking them before bed makes all the difference. This isn't a fad. It isn't some expensive supplement being pushed by ads. These are simple, natural, affordable vitamins that have been studied in depth. And yet, hardly anyone over 60 knows about them. Stick with me until the very end, because I'll also share 3 powerful nightly habits that multiply the effects of these vitamins, habits that could turn your evenings into the most healing part of your day. Also, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's dive deep into the real science of leg strength after 60. The silent problem seniors face by the time most of us hit our 60s. We begin to notice changes: legs that feel heavy, calves that tighten at night, knees that ache after standing too long, and a slow decline in balance. Doctors often label it normal aging. But what they rarely explain is that 3 simple vitamin deficiencies account for a huge percentage of this weakness. Research shows 1 deficiency triples your risk of falling after 60. Another slows down muscle recovery by nearly 40%.
And
the third directly causes calcium to pile up in the wrong places, your arteries and joints, instead of your bones and muscles. That means your foundation, your legs, slowly lose the ability to heal, rebuild, and move with strength. The good news? Science also shows that when seniors correct these deficiencies, improvements can be seen in as little as 2 to 6 weeks. So let's start with the first vitamin on our list. Vitamin number 3, B12. The nerve protector. Most people have heard of vitamin B12. It's often mentioned for energy or for people who eat little meat. But what very few realize is that B12 is absolutely essential for keeping your legs strong and stable. Think of B12 as the electrical wiring that keeps the lights on. Without it, the power between your brain and your muscles starts to flicker. When B12 levels fall, nerves weaken, muscle signals get scrambled, balance falters, and cramps creep in at night. Up to 43% of adults over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, even if they eat meat or eggs regularly. Why? Because after 60, the stomach produces far less acid. Without that acid, your body simply can't pull B12 out of food efficiently. The result? Silent weakness that looks like aging but is really malnourishment. Symptoms often begin subtly: tingling in the feet, numb toes, a heavy feeling in the calves. Then one day you stand up and your knees buckle. A landmark study in neurology followed over 25,000 seniors and found that those with low B12 were 60% more likely to fall and nearly 3 times more likely to have serious walking difficulties. Now here's the critical part. Your body performs nerve repair at night. While you sleep, B12 helps restore the protective myelin sheath around your nerves, allowing smooth communication between brain and muscle. That's why taking B12 before bed is so powerful. You're fueling your repair system at exactly the right time. Best form? Methylcobalamin, ideally as a sublingual tablet that dissolves under your tongue. This bypasses the stomach, delivering B12 directly into your bloodstream within 10 to 14 days of restoring levels. Many seniors report steadier walking, stronger contractions in their legs, and less nighttime cramping. One documented case study showed a senior who could not walk independently for more than 10 minutes regained full mobility after 6 weeks of nightly B12. That's not magic. That's biology. Finally supported the way it should be. Vitamin number 2D3. The muscle builder. Now let's move to the second vitamin. One most people associate only with bones. Vitamin D3. Yes, D3 supports calcium absorption. But beyond that, it's one of the most overlooked tools for building and preserving muscle, especially in the legs. Here's what happens. After age 60, your body's ability to produce D3 from sunlight drops by 75%. That means even if you walk outside daily, you may still be deficient, and deficiency matters. Seniors with low D3 levels have weaker legs, slower recovery after activity, and are far more likely to suffer falls. A 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that seniors who supplemented with D3 at night experienced a 34% decrease in falls and a 19% increase in leg strength over just 3 months. Why at night? Because your body releases growth hormone during deep sleep. That's when your muscles are primed to rebuild. D3 activates muscle receptors at the very moment when repair is most active. Without it, recovery stalls. Muscles feel sore after even light activity, steps feel heavier, and the slow decline into sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss, accelerates. D3 also calms hidden inflammation inside muscle tissue. Ever felt a burning ache in your calves at night? That's often micro-inflammation, and studies show D3 supplementation reduces it significantly. The ideal dose? For most seniors, between 2,000 to 4,000 IU nightly, paired with a small amount of healthy fat like a spoonful of almond butter, a few walnuts, or a piece of avocado for better absorption. And don't worry, unlike caffeine, D3 won't keep you awake. In fact, by reducing cramps and supporting nerve calm, it often improves sleep quality. Vitamin number 1, K2, the calcium director. Finally, we arrive at what may be the most underestimated vitamin of all. Vitamin K2. Not K1, the leafy green vitamin linked to clotting, but K2, a rare nutrient that acts as your body's calcium traffic controller. Without enough K2, calcium drifts into the wrong places, your arteries, joints, and soft tissues, causing stiffness, pain, and even cardiovascular risk. Meanwhile, your bones and muscles starve for it. That's why so many seniors experience both weak bones and tight, aching legs at the same time. It's not just aging, it's misdirected calcium. K2 ensures calcium gets deposited into bones, not blood vessels, and activates genes responsible for muscle repair. In a 2021 nutrient study, seniors who took K2 daily improved quadriceps strength by 21% and balance by 31% in just 8 weeks. And the best results came when it was taken at night, alongside D3. Here's why that matters. D3 brings calcium into your bloodstream. K2 sends it where it belongs, into bones and muscles. Without K2, D3 can actually cause stiffness. Together, they're a powerful duo. The most effective form? K27, which stays active longer in the body and works throughout the night. The nightly routine that works. So, how do you put this all together? Here's a simple, science-backed bedtime routine. Vitamin B12, 1000 mcg. Methylcobalamin sublingual, taken 30 minutes before bed, away from food. Vitamin D3, 2000 to 4000 IU, with a small fat-based snack like a few nuts. Vitamin K2, 100 to 200 mcg, MK7 form, taken alongside D3. That's it. 3 steps, less than 5 minutes, and you're giving your body exactly what it needs. To rebuild while you sleep? 3 extra habits to boost results now? Before we wrap up, let me share 3 bonus habits that can multiply the benefits of these vitamins. Hydrate steadily during the day. Even mild dehydration reduces leg endurance by 14% and slows recovery. Sip water every 90 minutes, but stop an hour before bed. Keep your last meal light. Heavy starches or sugars after 7 p.m. force your body to digest instead of repair. For protein and vegetables, then take your vitamins 2 hours later. Move gently before bed. Just 5 minutes of seated leg extensions, ankle circles, or calf raises increases blood flow, delivering those vitamins to your muscles more efficiently. Stack these habits with your supplements, and you'll create the perfect environment for healing every single night. So there you have it. 3 vitamins, 3 silent deficiencies, and 1 nightly routine that could transform the way your legs feel in just weeks. B12 to restore nerve connections and steady your steps. D3 to rebuild muscle fibers and calm inflammation. K2 to guide calcium, activate repair, and strengthen both muscles and bones. This isn't guesswork. It's science-backed nutrition timed perfectly with your body's natural repair cycle. Your legs are your foundation. They carry you through life, keep you independent, and allow you to do the things you love. Don't let something as simple as hidden vitamin deficiencies steal that from you. So tonight, take action. Set your vitamins by your bedside. Pour a glass of water. Do a few gentle stretches. And give your body the tools it has been waiting for to heal, rebuild, and carry you strongly into the years ahead. And now I'd love to hear from you. Do you already take any of these vitamins? Or will tonight be the first time you try? Drop your answer in the comments. We read and reply to every single one. If this video helped you, please share it with a friend who needs stronger legs. And subscribe for more science-backed health advice designed for seniors, because strength after 60 isn't luck, it's choice. And it starts with what you do tonight.